back to my channel. My name's Aixa, and today we are going to be doing the colors of my zodiac sign. So by the time this video comes out, it would be August 10th, and my birthday is the 11th, so I have to do it before my birthday. And you know, it's Leo season, so I was like, why not do it? Perfect time to do it, because I was gonna do this video probably like last month or so, but I was like, let me hold out till August, just one more month, and we gonna make it work right before my birthday. I just thought it would be more fitting if I waited for my birthday. You know, just you know. So I am a Leo. Leo season is here, and I looked up the colors, which a lot of people confuse mostly with like our birthstone color, because my birthstone color is more like a pale yellow kind of color. My eyes are sticking. Okay, so more like a pale, oh my gosh, I have something in my eye, give me a second. So a lot of people confuse it with like a pale yellow, but it's not really a pale yellow. Also, that's just our birthstone. That's not necessarily our colors for our zodiac sign. Our zodiac sign colors will be more identified as our power colors, our energy colors. Yeah, so there's like a difference. Also, warning, 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 if you see that my face is a little bit dry, it's very dry, it's peeling at the moment because I did go to the beach another day and it's a little bit sunburned, so like that there's like skin peeling off my face. So my base makeup was really hard to do. I had to like extra moisturize, and it's still just falling apart on me, so ignore that part please. But I knew I had to do it just to like get the eyes going or whatever. So I just did the base makeup first. It was an ugly process. You did not want to see it. Like, there was cracking, and the foundation was a little bit lighter, so I had to put a little bit more bronzer on. But if you see like I look a little more ghostly in certain areas, that's mostly the foundation, because I did get a tan. So I looked up the colors for my sign, and I thought it would be really fun to read a few fun facts about Leos as I do my makeup as well. So let's start off with the colors first. So it says the zodiac sign. Okay, so Leos are from July 22nd to August 22nd. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but like July 22nd to August 22nd. This zodiac sign is ruled and influenced by the sun. Leo's many meanings include heart, warmth, and creativity. This astrological sign influences the cardiac system and upper back, and is linked to shades of gold, regal purple, and burnt orange. It's colorful, so I'm going to try to figure something out with gold, purple, and orange basically. So with that being said, I know it says burnt orange and like a regal purple, but I feel like that's very specific, so I'm just going to go with orange and purple in general. I'm just going to Google fun facts about Leos. Alright, so we're just going to go to 20 interesting facts about Leo, and we're just going to go, let's read the first one. One step, first one. One small or big lie destroy the chances of trust with a Leo. And I think that is very true, because I am very big on trust and honesty, and I feel like once you lie to me, my trust for you will never be the same, and I don't even know whether or not I can still continue, whether it's a friendship or a relationship with you, because I feel like once you betray my trust, that's going to be the first thing that lingers in my mind constantly. It's like, okay, are they still lying? Are they lying about this? Because they lied last time. So that's a very big thing with me. But let's move on to makeup now. I took a few minutes to figure out what I wanted to do, and I have a vision, but I'm not sure how well this vision is going to come to life. So I'm gonna need you guys to bear with me and accept the process that is about to go down right now, because I've never done something like this before. I mean, I feel like I have, but it's not to this extent. So bear with me, and we are going to try this out together for the first time. So we're going to go in with the ABH Norvina collection, and we're going to dip into A2, and we're going to put that into the crease. And while we're doing that into the crease, let's read another fun fact, shall we? Number 2, if you can't handle the truth, don't ask a Leo for their opinion. And I second that notion. I like to consider myself a very blunt person, and I like to just tell you, even if you don't ask me, I'm gonna tell you, because I feel like if I'm close with you, not even, because even if I'm not close with you, I will still tell you what it is. Mostly it's out of care. Like, if you're looking crazy, I'm gonna tell you, you look crazy, boo. Like, you need to go back in the house, you need to change, you're not wearing that, you're not, like, it's not like out of a controlling aspect. It's more of a blunt situation. If you looking thirsty, I'm gonna tell you, baby girl, you looking thirsty. Like, it's more of a caring position. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I feel like there's no need to lie. I feel like that goes back to the first fun fact where we don't like people that lie with us because they ruin the trust. And I feel like that sits with us, well, me personally, because it's like, I know if someone lies to me, I'm not going to be happy about it. So I don't lie to anyone, and I usually don't hold my tongue either when certain situations occur. Like, I'm just a very blunt, bold person. Ooh, okay. Now that we have that done, it's time to go to the next step. And we are going to take the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and we're going to take Blood Queen, and we're going to put that in the outer V of the eye. And we're going to take this Morphe R39 brush. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So the next fact is, sometimes when a Leo gives up on someone, it's not because they don't care anymore, but because they realize you don't, which I think is very true. But for my personally, I do when I notice someone doesn't care anymore, I do try to, like, I'm a very communicative person, and I like to talk about things first, and if that doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna cut you out. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna bother, because at some point it's like, you showed that you didn't care, so why should I keep making an effort for something that's not working out, you know? So I do feel like that's very true. It's not always because we don't care, because at the end of the day, for me personally, if, let's say, I'm still friends with some of my exes, and like, at the end of the day, I will always care, and if they needed me or something like that, if they needed like to talk to someone, I will always be there for them. Like, I in any situation, because it's like, at the end of the day, I cared about you for at one point, and if it didn't end in bad terms, then I don't see why it doesn't really have to be a bad relationship. Like, we can still be friends, because at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be there for you if you need me, if that makes sense, because I'm always gonna care. Now I'm trying to decide whether I want to do the lid first or the liner, but I think it would be easier to do the liner and then go around and do the lid. So we're going to take the APH Norvina Collection liner, and we're going to go in with Electric Purple at the bottom, and we're just going to take this Lurella brush, like this liner brush, dip it in some water, and we're going to line my first. I feel like I should have done the back first, right? I should do the back first. I feel like I should do the back first. So we're going to scratch that. We're going to keep this around though. So we're actually going to work with the orange first instead, because it'll be easier that way. So we're just going to take this Morphe liner brush. We're going to dip it in the water. Dip it inside of the orange. And the reason why I want to start with the orange first instead of the purple, like I said I would, is because I want to put the orange on the outer V, like winging it, and then the purple is going to be in the crease area. So we're going to start with that, but before we do that, let's go into the next one. Leos are willing to let go when it overwhelms them with negativity. So I feel like that statement is very vague, so I don't know exactly what it's, not exactly, I don't know exactly what it's saying, but I don't really know what it's pertaining to at the moment. Like, let's see, let me read this one more time. Leos are willing to let go when it overwhelms them with negativity. I don't think I'm a very, like, grudgeful person. Not grudgeful, but like, I don't really hold grudges much. But then it goes again to me not being a confrontational person as well. I do not like negativity at all in my life, at all. So I guess that goes back towards, I can't talk in line, I'm so sorry guys, I can't talk in line. So I guess that goes back to like negativity, like, I don't know, I honestly feel like I can't properly answer this question, or this fun fact, because once usually with the ones that I've read, is like, I automatically think of a situation that occurred, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, definitely. But this one is like more, I don't know, because I tend to, like, for me personally, I feel like once the situation occurs and I feel like it's already been done with, and it's like, what's the point? You know, I just let it go. I don't hold on to things very much. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand, like, willing. I don't really hold on too much for me to be like, oh, I'm holding on to this forever. But you know what? It's too negative, so I'm gonna let it go. You know, I don't know. It's like that situation. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I don't think like I can relate to that one specifically. I feel like there might be a situation that I can relate to, but maybe it's the wording that's not making me relate to it much. Okay, time for the nerve-wracking part. The other side. Now to try to get the exact same thing going on the other side. I mean, this side was a little rough, but I think I can clean that up. But I'm gonna wait for it to dry first. I think it'll be easier to clean up, right? Yeah, because I feel like if I do it wet, it's just gonna make a big mess. So that was a lot more stressful than I thought it would be, mostly because a lot of this, they don't look even, but it's okay. I already knew it was not gonna look a little even Steven. But I extended the orange all the way to where the purple stopped and the orange starts. That way when I do the purple, it'll be like there and I can blend it in together, sort of like a seamless look. So now we're gonna go back in with that Lurello pencil liner and we're gonna go in with the purple and do the front portion. And before I start that, let's read another one, shall we? So the next one is Leos never regretted. Okay, I don't think regretted. If it's good, it's wonderful for them. If it's bad, it's an experience for them. That is very true. I don't regret anything that I've done or that I do or anything. I feel like it is the person that it makes me the person that I am today. Like whatever I did or happened, I've learned from it and be like, okay, so this is why this happens, this is why you can't do this, or this is why you should do this. Or it's always an experience if it's bad, and if it's good, it's like motivation to continue and it's motivation to do this more or anything like that. So I feel like that's very accurate. I couldn't do the liner as I said that because I already know it was gonna get messed up if I did. I'm gonna take this clean like pencil brush and I'm gonna use it to blend in the orange and the purple eyeliner. I have semi-hooded lids, so I try to extend it a little bit over the eye. And honestly, I'm not that mad at it. I mean, I did kind of go under a little bit, but I can clean that up in a few. Okay, so we have that done now. I'm not mad at it, honestly. It looks good, but we'll see if it still looks good after I put the lid on. So we're gonna take the Lurella liquid glitter shadow in the shade Glory. And I don't think I'm going to use the actual applicator because I'm afraid that that's going to be too messy for me. I'm going to use this really small detailed flat synthetic from MOTD. It's a no fudge just smudge brush. That's mostly because I don't want it to like mess up the liner that I already did. So we're just going to tap that on here and then we're going to put it on the lid. Ooh, child. Feeling like royalty over here. I need another another fun fact before I forget. Okay, so next one is, if a Leo decides to actually give you a chance, do not F it up. We are picky. We are extremely picky. I don't know why. So here's my theory towards the pickiness, right? I feel like it goes back to the lion and being royalty. Royalty eye. I feel like it's mostly because we have not necessarily high expectations, but we know what we deserve and we know what we're worthy of and we know what we need in our lives to be happy and all that. And I feel like we're very picky as to who we want by our side to be successful with us, to grow with us. And I feel like that's what the pickiness comes from. It's like one little thing, it's like, oh my gosh, can I deal with that for the rest of my life? So I feel like if we choose you, don't mess it up, because you are the few that we like, okay? Please don't mess it up. And I'm just gonna go in with that same brush that we used for the outer corner, and we're just gonna blend it out. I'm not gonna add anything else on it. I'm just gonna use it to blend the two together. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about it. It doesn't look bad at all. This one is still drying, so I can't put my lids too high. But yeah, I feel like it's something different than what I usually do, and I'm really feeling it a little bit too much now. Okay, so let's just work on the bottom line. And I think I'm gonna go in with this darker one, and this is the Sephora waterproof eyeliner in the shade Purple Stilettos. And we're just gonna put this in the waterline. And the next one is, sometimes Leos have so many thoughts on their mind, but they just can't form them into words. And I highly agree with that. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm very bad at talking. I can know what I want to say, but I can never literally say what I want to say. And I feel like that shows through my videos, not at a large extent because of editing, of course. Because usually when I figure out what I'm gonna say, I edit that, like I repeat it and I edit that part in and stuff like that. But in person, you would know. I'd be there like I try to figure out what I want to say, and I'm not very big on, like, I'm not big, but I'm not really good at putting my words together, if that makes sense. So now we are going to continue with the bottom lash line, and we're gonna take this Royal Langnickel Omnia Boom 18 detail brush, like a little flatty brush, and we're gonna go back in with Blood Queen, and we're gonna put that really tightly against, like right under where I put the, obviously the eyeliner, but still close to the waterline because it is a dark shade, and we're just gonna blend that out. And while I'm doing this, let's go over another fact, shall we? So the next one is, Leo will probably just shrug their shoulders and say it's no big deal, but deep down inside they really do care. And I agree with that. We have such an hard exterior because we don't like to show emotion and like show vulnerability. I can't say the word. We don't like to show that word. So we tend to just like shrug it, like be like, oh, okay, that's fine, yeah, it doesn't matter. Even though we are like upset about it, or we feel some type of way about the situation, depending on the situation, majority of the time we do not, like, we do care. If we don't care, trust me, you'll know we don't care. We'll just straight up be like, oh, I don't care. Like, we have different tones in saying it. Well, I do preferably, like, if I don't care, I'm like, oh no, it's okay, I don't care. And it's like more of, that's the more of, yeah, but you care. As opposed to, if I don't, I'll be like, nah, I don't care. I don't. Like, it's a strong, like, I don't care. Okay, so now we're just gonna take the smaller, fluffier brush. This is the AOA Studio E1228 brush. And we're gonna go back in with A2, and we're gonna buff that on the lower lash under Blood Queen. And the next fact is, small things, is this the right one? Yeah, small things that mean a lot to Leo. Cute texts, tight hugs, long replies, holding hands, remembering the little things. Okay, yes. So, I agree and I disagree at the same time, because I do love my space per se, but I do like when I have a nice little text and it's like really nice and it makes me feel special. I like tight hugs. It's like, I feel like hugs say a lot about a person. I feel like if you just give like a loose, like, okay, it's like, oh yeah, hi kind of thing. If you have a medium hug, it's like, yeah, I care about you, but not really. And then like the really tight hugs is like, I care about you so much, I love you, I miss you, whatever the situation is. So I feel like hugs really say a lot about how a person is feeling. Then we have the long replies. I love long replies, mostly because I do not like talking to dry individuals. I don't like talking to people that can't text or are bad texters, or I love long replies. I feel it shows that you're enjoying the conversation, and that we sure have a lot to talk about, and you enjoy, my company in a way. The next one was holding hands. Again, it goes back to like, you know, the situation. Not all the time, but a nice little handhold, random handhold, like we're just walking and you just grab it. It's like, okay, that's cute. But not necessarily all the time. Remembering the little things, which I think is really nice, like the small details, not like major details, but like maybe you remember what I was wearing when we first met. So now we're just gonna take this Ion Beauty contour, but I'm gonna use it like, you know, the little pencil-y brush, and we're gonna go into Flying Front Row from the Morphe 24A Artist Palettes. It's like this gold, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner of the eye. And the next fact is, we're only on fact number 10, and it's supposed to be 20 of these. Okay. Leo is very good at putting on a straight face to cover up any emotion. And like I said, that goes back to where I said that we do not like to show vulnerability. And I think that's very true. We rather pretend like something is not bothering us and that we're doing fine, to show people that it's okay, we're fine, we don't need anything, I feel like we only open up to those that are really close to us and let them know how we really feel, and like let them really into our life and what's going on. I love this gold actually a lot, and I think I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm just gonna tap it onto the lid a little bit, just to add a little bit more of that goldy gold. I like the way it looks. When the tidal waves come around and wipe off what we built, would you fight for? Okay, I'm feeling this gold a lot more now. Honestly, I think it looks really good. Now we're just gonna put on some mascara, and we're gonna be using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Ooh, there it goes. And the next fact is, Leos are too honest for their own good. They don't like to lie very much. And I agree. And I feel like they said that already, right? No, I think I said that. We don't like when people lie. That's what I said. And then I added on to it. Yes, we do not like to lie. We're very honest. We're very honest individuals. Whether you guys like it or not, we are going to be honest. I feel like the only time we lie is if we have to lie. But even then, it's not something we want to do. I'd rather be in a position, I don't want to be in a position where I have to lie. I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm also going to put this in the bottom lashes as well. So since I'm doing the bottom lashes, I'm going to count that as a different category. So let's go to a different fact. Mostly because I'm trying to get through these facts and I don't really have many steps left. Yeah. So, next one, number 12. As a Leo, you probably noticed that you are both generous and selfish at the same time, but not selfish in a negative way. Yes. So, I rather do for others than I rather do for myself. But there are situations where I'm very selfish in ways, I don't know, I can't explain. Honestly, that's something that I really can't explain. That's more of an action type situation, and I agree with it completely. Okay, next we're gonna put on lashes, and we're using this Paint Splashes lashes from Glamlight in the style Yellow. These are so pretty. Next fact, while I'm gluing, is negative thoughts will destroy a Leo. They always do their best to keep positive attitude. I agree. I do not like negativity. I don't like a negative mindset. I like to think positive. I feel like the moment you put yourself in a negative mindset is the moment that a lot of negative things start to happen. I feel like when you think of negativity gravitates towards you, you know. I like to put a positive, I like to keep see, there goes back to the words, the point where I can't say what I want to. Ooh, my words don't correlate with my mind. I feel like there's a point where you think negatively and you have negative thoughts about situations, and that's what starts to happen, because you're basically, when that's all you think about, it's what you're calling upon. Now that the glue is dry, let's go on to another one, huh? The next one is Leo still remembers the feeling they felt when they first started talking to you. Now, that is a tricky one, because I can and I can't. It depends on how long ago it was. So if it's more recent, not necessarily recent, but like recent, I will remember. If it was like years ago, like, I'm not gonna remember it. lashes are on, and I am living for this eye. I should start doing more things like this. Like, I really like it. I think it's really cute. Okay, let's move on. So we're gonna move on to lips, and we're gonna be using the, oh my gosh, I use this so much that it's fading. This is the Laura Los Angeles liquid lipstick in the shade Jaybird. I only know because it says Jaybird at the bottom. Oh, here it is. It says it here, but it's like very faded, very faded. So let's read the next one. So number 15. Ow, my nail. Leo's worst feeling is not knowing whether they should wait or give up. Yes. Worst feeling? Yes. I feel like it depends on the situation, honestly, because I feel like if it's relationship wise, if we really care about someone, we don't want to give up on the situation, and it hurts us the most when we're put in a position where we have to decide whether it's time to give up or not. Give up on the relationship because we gave our all and we noticed that it's not going anywhere. Give up on a friendship, give up on a job, give up on an opportunity, give up on a dream. Like, it's a very hard feeling on whether or not we should continue it or just give up. Too late now, too late, too long, too good, I think. I don't know if you guys can tell, I do not want to zoom you in because it looks disgusting. Like, my face literally looks disgusting because I'm peeling. But I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm peeling. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks gross, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit because I'm gonna top it with the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in the shade Starlight. But let's read another one. Number 16 is a Leo wisdom. Life is easier when you're not complaining, worrying, or stressing about BS. I agree. I feel like life is easier. I feel like that goes back to the negative mindset. When you are in a negative mindset, or you're stressing about stuff, or you're like complaining about situations, when you're putting that negativity into the world, that's gonna keep coming to you because you're gravitating and you're complaining about it, and then others don't want to be around that. Nobody wants to be around someone that's always complaining about a situation or complaining about something, and nobody, like, you know, it just, yeah, I agree with that completely. Okay. Right, that was it. We're done. We're done. What do you guys think? So let's just finish these off and then we'll do an outro, okay? Okay. So we only have 4 left, so we'll just talk about those 4 real quick. So number 17 is go ahead and doubt a Leo. They will prove you wrong. Yes. I have such a strong passion towards proving people wrong. That's a fact. That's just a fact right there. If someone tells me I can't do something, I'm going to show you that I can do something, and I will succeed at it, and I will do the best that I can at it, and you will see that you're wrong. I'm not wrong. Don't doubt me, because I can do whatever I set my mind to. And just for you doubting me, my mind is saying that I'm going to do it now, and that's just it. Number 18, Leos don't look out for anyone who doesn't look out for them. Yes. That is completely true. I give my all for people. If I love you as a person, like as my friend, as in a relationship, anything, if my family, I will give my all for you if you need it. But if you don't do the same for me, I either won't do it for you, or if I really still care about you, I won't do it to the extent that I would for those people that do it for me. Next is 19 is Leos don't rush anything. When the time is right, it'll happen. Yes. And this goes towards like a lot of situations, and I feel like that's really funny because not so long ago I was having a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about how, you know, do we see ourselves being married and when, and like timeline, and I said I see myself in any position, whether I am set to be single, whether I'm set to be married, or in a relationship, or whatever the situation is. I am mentally prepared for every situation. I am set and I vision every situation because of the fact that I live life as life. I don't try to force anything. I let life happen and I react towards it when it comes towards me. And it's like when the time comes, it comes. And when I feel like it's that time, it's that time. I feel like if it's meant for me, it will be for me. And the last one, number 20, is Leo knows the best way to avoid disappointment is to not expect a shit from anyone. Yes, had to lock my phone on that. I wish I had my volume on so that way you can hear the of the lock phone. Yes, don't expect nothing from no one, because you will always be there for you, period. That's it. Like, you will be there for yourself first and foremost. If you want something, you get it. That's it. That's it. You can't expect anything from anyone, no matter what. I mean, I feel like all 20 of those facts were pretty accurate, except that one, but I think it was mostly the verbiage that was like not sitting with me, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think of my look for, you know, my zodiac sign? I think it was really fun to do. It was very creative. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I actually like it a lot. I really feel like I would do this look again, maybe when my skin stops peeling, so that way it actually looks cute. Let me know what you guys think, and while you're down there, wish me a happy birthday. Yes. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, just leave a little comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see me do next, what other kind of looks and themes you would like me to do. If there is anything, any color scheme type based look, let me know down below and I'll be happy to do it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button down below so that you be notified every time that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Let me see you better group when the beat drops.